Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Today is Labor Day, so everybody takes a day off, except me. I continue to labor, because it's Labor Day, and I take everything literally. I really gotta stop doing that, especially when it would work in my favor not to.
Howdy. Yeah, triple espresso.
Oh, make sure you don't have quad or a five.
I get it all the way to the car.
Oh, and do something like that. Honey? Jerry Ryan started following me on Twitter.
Who's that?
7 of 9!
Who?
Star Trek?
Oh.
Voyager? Borg? Actress? Superstar? She does amazing engagement on Twitter. And, I retweeted something that she tweeted, and in kind, she followed me back.
Should I be worried?
No, you should follow her too. It's kind of cool. I mean, I don't really know what we're going to talk about. I like that she interacts with all of her followers, though. It's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's a human being, not a Borg.
Sounds like you have a crush, baby.
I do not have a crush. I'd be just as thrilled if a man Jerry Ryan followed me. But I don't think he exists. Do you see him? Find the wicket. Here, will this help? There you go. You're tucked away, aren't you? You thought you could hide. You can't. Hey!
Breakfast time.
Yay!
I always try it before I give it to you.
Thank you. Although I think this may have to be breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner.
I always call it breakfast even though we eat it like at lunch or night. Hot.
A bit. But that's good. I'd rather have it hot than cold. Thank you.
Myself.
You cut your... Uh-oh. Did you mean to? Well, because if you meant to cut yourself, we got a different problem.
I don't know what it is.
Rub some eggs on it.
I think I have scabies.
You do not have scabies. Every time you watch a show, and they have something on the TV, you think you have it.
I really do.
No, you don't.
This time I do.
Honey, you would have to touch someone else who has scabies to get scabies. You do not have scabies. Last night I was thinking we could probably share some advice or more advice with you by way of the vlogs, like relationship advice. People keep asking over and over and over again how I could attract such a beautiful woman with me being such a geeky, nerdy, dorky, dweeby, doofus butthead. I made up that last word, actually. They all should be words. So here's the secret. Respect the woman. You're not disagreeing. Was that the right advice?
Yes.
And you gotta listen. And that's a difficult thing for guys to do sometimes, is to listen. Women are wired differently, physiologically speaking. And I'm, not the person to go into the biology and the differences between a man and a woman, but trust me, it goes well beyond them having ovaries. We both have nipples. Still can't explain that, really. Actually, I can, because when we are still in our mother's womb, well, this is a guy here, my stomach, this is not a female belly. we could go either way. So these are kind of leftovers for guys until they get older, and then they start. I may actually start getting saggy here. Anyway, listen. And part of that is respecting, because if you do not respect your female counterpart, you'll never be able to listen. And I listen. And listening, by the way, does not always mean agreeing. You can't live life without disagreeing. It's how you disagree that ultimately spells success or disaster. We disagree all the time, don't we? But we still talk to each other, don't we? That's right. You want to drink this. I disagree. I think it's bad. But you know what? Here's the thing. See that right there? See that boca? See that boca? That's Spanish. I thought I'd throw a little lesson in there too. You know, a bonus lesson. That's her mouth, which leads to her stomach. If she wants that, let her have it. I'm glad you could... She's just so supportive, really, in this whole lesson ambush as we were vlogging. So, it's a little bit of advice for you guys.
But she's hoping I'll drop one.
You might. D? Yeah? Big D? Yeah? Little D? Yeah? I was going to see which one you reacted to most, but that seemed to be a pretty even reaction. Were you going to do a daily Diana on the live video feed at live.pirillo.com today after the Geek Out? Okay. That was a question, not a demand, but she said okay. Hope you guys are going to be paying attention.
You want to see Wicked Cake? When?
Those are his calisthenics.
Practicing karate.
It's really bad karate.
He stayed like this the whole Geek Out.
Hang on, his head's tilted to the side. I was trying to straighten it out.
He never stays in one place for more than a minute, I think.
I know. He's antsier than I am.
Still alive.
Get the mirror, hold it up in front of his face.
Okay.
Although he may be a vampire, so he doesn't cast a reflection. Okay. How many questions did you answer there to the live stream?
A lot.
Did you have a favorite question?
I think they know me now.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to answer more questions, I'm sure.
And I'm learning a lot about them. Like Adonis, he knows how to cook Greek food.
Ooh.
How delicious would that be?
So you're saying the next time we do one of those live interactive Q&A sessions on the live feed...
I want Greek food.
I mean, more than Greek food, assumedly. You want, like, recipes and stuff?
No, I don't know how to cook Greek.
Opa! And now it's time for me to eat. All this talk of food. Tonight we're having...
Water.
Water. Awesome. Gratuitous artistic shot. Diana must be under the belief that she's feeding an army. This is a gigantic plate of food. I can't even come close to eating all of this. I have to cut myself in half. Otherwise, I'm going to start gaining weight again, which is not something I would care to do intentionally. I'm very appreciative of the meal she's prepared. It looks absolutely wonderful. Diana was watching her Spanish soap operas here in the home office. I invited her to do that when we both ate dinner here. She ate over there, and she left the TV on, tuned in to the all Spanish-speaking station, and it's been on in the background. I don't know if I could learn by osmosis, really, but I'm doing my best. Okay, it's starting to drive me loco. And now, as this Labor Day draws to a close, I'm going to stop laboring. Aren't you glad you can't smell my breath?
Do you want some grapes? Good job.
I know it's such hard work.
You're like a king.
I don't think I was supposed to eat this part.
It's not as easy as it looks.
It's not as tasty as it looks here.
Thanks again for commenting, sharing, and liking this video.